Hi, how are you? Welcome along. Today I'm in a 2007 BK Parkstone. It's a 35 by 12 2-bed. It's got double glazing. It's priced at 8,995. Just going to give you a quick whiz around, show the layout and the condition, point out a few bits and pieces. So let's get on. So first thing to say in here is obviously you can see, if you've looked at any videos or photos, it's had a bit of DIY done in here. So this front end has been wallpapered all round. They've taken out a couple of different sort of cupboards and things, and the fitted seating. Probably had a fitted dining area and fitted seating in the living area, but they have since removed that and wallpapered over it. It's not a bad job, to be fair. I've seen a lot worse. Needs a bit of coving probably around the top just to tidy up the edges where it meets the ceiling board. That's something we could do if we needed to. But as it is, we've got this freestanding sort of 2 or 3 seater sofa, and then an armchair, checkered armchair over in the corner with a footstool as well. There would have probably been a gas fire originally. They've taken that out. We've just got a sort of TV table there, and then a dining table freestanding with those chairs as well. Everything that's freestanding could be removed if you wanted us to, of course. Got some blown glass in the front window there that we will replace as part of it. In the windows, there's a few bits in the windows, and the doors actually need replacing. But obviously big thing here with the front doors, so you don't get many caravans of this sort of age with front doors, so that's quite handy and a nice addition. Because the wallpapering's been done, it has covered up any marks and things that were on the walls from when the seating was replaced, so that's quite good. And it does give it a bit of a modern feel as well, just a little bit different, something a bit different to a standard caravan. We've got this sort of, I'm assuming, clipped together flooring, which it goes from the exterior door through the living area and the kitchen. So that's all there. We could put some carpet down in the living area if you prefer. Coming over to the kitchen, standard kitchen units as they've always been. We've got some drawers on my right hand side on the end of the unit, as you can see there, and then yeah, just standard kitchen, gas oven, grill and hob. And then we have a space on the left hand side that would have been where a fridge was originally, I believe, an under counter fridge. That at the moment it's been set up, I think, for a washing machine. I have measured it before. It does measure wide enough to put a washing machine in there, and there is some plumbing there, so I assume that's what they've had that for there. And then on my right hand side then we've got a freestanding fridge freezer, which they've taken out the unit that was fitted above. You can see the marks on the ceiling, so they've taken out that unit in order to fit a big fridge freezer. It could have been that there was a fridge there, an under counter one, and they had a cupboard over on the left, but either way I don't know. But there's space there for another appliance if you wanted to fit one there. Coming through, we've got a dividing door that separates off our living and bedroom areas, and I'll just close this one and come to the back. As we go through here, it's a little bit more original, so you've got all the original wallboards in the bedrooms and the hallway. It's just the front end really that they've changed and wallpapered. We've got kitchen cupboards, we've got bedroom cupboards over the top of the bed there. Decent sized bed as well. This could remain or could be taken out if you wanted to. Got bedside unit on the right hand side, just a shelf unit, and then a storage unit on the left. And then over in the corner, we've then got our wardrobe storage, as you can see, which has got some hanging rail space and a shelf. Space below as well, to be fair, if you wanted to fit some additional storage, like chest of drawers. And then we've got an ensuite toilet here on my right hand side, as you can see. Toilet and sink there. With some new vinyl. I'd say the carpet's been replaced in recent years, and that vinyl in the ensuite. So they're all okay. A little bit more worn through the hallway here. You might be able to see on the camera. Just a little bit more wear to it. Turning then to my right, we've then got our twin room. So this has just got 2 single beds in it. It's fairly standard in a caravan. Then we've got some cupboard storage over the top, or it's shelving storage really, with a couple of net curtains on it. They have taken out the fitted wardrobe that would have been in the corner there, because they did have some different shaped beds in here, like toddler beds, which we've removed and put standard beds back in, but they have taken out that unit in the corner, so you'd need a wardrobe or chest of drawers if you were going to use it as a bedroom. Obviously if you weren't going to, you could just use it for storage. Then turning to my right then, along this the door side of the caravan, we've got our shower room or bathroom, and we've got our toilet and sink. Again, same vinyl as in the ensuite, so I'd say that's been done in recent memory. The toilet, sink, and then shower. Good size shower. The door goes back, I think it's got 3 parts, but goes back most of the way, 2/3 of the way. And then we've got a good size shower. A bit more of a lip on the bottom to get into the shower than you get on some these days. A bit more of a lip, but it is a good size, as you can see. Slightly yellowy colour, fairly standard for being a bit of an older caravan. As I say, wallboards and everything like that throughout this area are all standard as what you'd expect. It's just the front end that's been wallpapered around. So that's the inside of the Parkstone. Hopefully it's answered a few questions. I'm going to go outside now and I'll show you the exterior. Outside the Parkstone then, as I said, just bear in mind what I said about the glass. There's several bits of glass that needs replacing. Doesn't always look as tidy, therefore, because they look a bit ugly with the blown glass. We've got a bit of grass to, that's grass not glass, to get out of the gutter, and also to straighten out the barge board where it's had a bit of a knock on the top there. But other than that, the front seems okay. Just coming down the offside, just a couple of little holes, small holes just to fill in. A couple of dents down low. I don't point out all of the small dents because most caravans of this sort of age are going to have them. There's a couple of marks on the back, but it's generally fairly tidy for the age. I've got a regulator on the back here that we will remove as part of our testing process so that you can fit a new one, or get your gas engineer rather to fit a new one as part of the commissioning process, just so you make sure that it's all safe and working. But at the back here again, another little few lumps and bumps and a couple of rusty catches to replace. But other than that, it's okay. A couple of holes just on the panel there, small holes that just need filling and painting over. We have got a exterior cupboard here for water heater, as you can see. That's not been tested at all. That all gets tested once the caravan is sold, so we'll do that in due course, so don't worry about what that looks like in there. And then we've got some pretty bad tarnished hinges and door handle, which we'll replace as part of our work process as well. Looking at the chassis, it's a standard painted chassis. It does have some surface rust, but it's a nearly 20-year-old caravan, so it's going to have surface rust if it's not galvanised underneath. We give them all a good knock and check over the chassis as part of our process. So we always make sure that we're selling something that is fit for purpose, it's not going to fall apart, it's all solid. Change the legs and wheels and things like that if we need to, but we will have a good look through once it's sold. But as far as I can see, it looks solid, just got some surface rust on the metal, which does happen a lot of the time. Anyway, this has been our 2007 BK Parkstone. It's a 35 by 12 2-bed. It's priced at $8,995. If you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Cheers.